Friends, the world has changed. If you are looking at UK, Canada, Australia, US for 2026, you need to look at the headlines again. The doors are closing, visas are tightening. The American dream is becoming a debt trap. But what about the Anglo-Saxon world is putting up the walls? See, one country is quietly keeping the door open. That is Italy. But I'm not here to sell you the Emily in Paris version of Italy. I'm here to give you a physicist guide to Italy. Guys, I am Pranav Sharma and I did my masters in physics at the University of Messina. I have navigated the bureaucracy, I have won the scholarships, and I have helped over 2,500 students to do the same. Today we are breaking down 2026 Italy strategy. We are going to talk about the hidden gem arbitrage, why you don't need a blocked account, and how you get paid to study. If you want the Dolce Vita without the financial hangover, guys, you need to keep watching. First, you need to understand the geography of money. Italy is not one economy, it is two. It is the north, which contains Milan, Turin, Bologna. You have the prestige economy. And universities like Politecnico di Milano, University of Bologna, these are world class. Some of them are in the top 10 in the world. They are the MITs of Italy. But they come with a price tag. See, rent in Milan sometimes may be a crisis. You are fighting for a room at 800 euros per month. But then look at the south. Look at Palermo, Messina, where I studied. This is the smart money economy. Naples, even Naples, yeah. So guys, stop trying to survive in Milan when you could live like a king in Sicily. Here is the math that no one shows you about. Let's say in Milan or in Como, a single room might cost you 750 euros per month. In Sicily, around 250 euros. In Milan, you are commuting for an hour, from a satellite town till the city is full. In Messina, you are walking next to the college and next to the sea. People say, see, but Pranav, the north has the jobs. Sometimes, yes, it does have better job and opportunities, but are you going to work there immediately or going to study for a while? If you are a student on a budget, your job is to save money. The University of Palermo, Naples, Messina has tuition fee as low as 156 euros per year for many developing countries like India, Bangladesh and more. They have 69% acceptance rate for international students. So you don't need to go bankrupt, guys. See, go where return of investment is the highest. Study in south, move towards the north when you get the job. That is the strategy. So did you see the difference? We have lived through this. Our rent in Messina allowed me to personally travel, eat well, to focus on physics research without the stress of being broke. That mental peace, you can't put a price on it. Now let's talk about the biggest advantage Italy has over Germany or Ireland for 2026. If you go to Germany, you need a blocked account. You have to lock away 11 to 12,000 euros before you even board the plane. Italy does not require a block account. It just requires you to have 7,000 euros in your savings. And let's talk more about it. See, this is the number one lie agents might tell you about Italy, that you definitely would need a block account. And it is a big false, guys. See, Italy requires proof of means of substance, meaning your bank statement. And for 2026, the number is just 6,947 euros per year. But here is the secret. It doesn't have to be frozen, or maybe it does not require you to break your bank statement. It can be from a parent's affidavit sponsorship letter, as well as a education loan letter. However, Germany demands your cash upfront. Italy just demands the proof that you are safe. But let me just give you a slight warning. See, don't dump 10 lakhs into your account one day before the interview. We have seen many students do that. Don't do that. That's a big red flag. The consulates aren't stupid. They will immediately red flag you. And if you want to keep funds stable, it should be minimum 6 months to 9 months so that the account of 6 month statement passes your vibe. And if you require anything else, you can DM us funds for the proof of template. Now guys, let's get to the part that everyone really wants to know about Italy. See, scholarships are the biggest reason why people choose to come to Italy. In the US or UK, scholarships are just for the top 1% who are the geniuses. In Italy, scholarships are a constitutional right, guys. We have two buckets. Bucket one is merit, like the platinum scholarship at Politecnico di Milano. These are hard to get. For Bologna, you absolutely need a high GRE score for 2026. However, there is the DSU. Yes, guys. What is the DSU cheat code? So, guys, imagine a country that pays you to study just because your family isn't belonging to the rich class or the upper class. This is the DSU scholarship, and 80% of international students in Italy use it. It's not based on your grades, it is based on your family income. If your family income is roughly 26,000 euros or below, which covers almost everyone from the middle class section, you get, first of all, full tuition waiver. You pay zero fees. Number two is free canteen meals. Number three is a cash stipend of 7,000 euros per year. But here is the catch. The paperwork is brutal, guys. You cannot fake your documents. You need your tax returns, your property deeds, your family certificates, your income certificates, all translated and legalized and apostilled by your government. You have to apply this even before you arrive in Italy sometime. So if you miss the deadline in June, your money is gone. So don't rely on luck, rely on the deadline. So you can comment, DSU for the document list over here. Okay, guys, if you are watching this in January 2026, you might be a bit late for the best of the options. See, the Italian time has accelerated. Politecnico di Milano opens its first call in September or October 2025, and it closes just in December. University of Turin is currently open in November 2025 for its postgraduate calls. Why does early matter? See, because the early bird gets the scholarship, the early bird gets the visa appointment before the rush. If you apply in the second call around March, you are fighting for the leftovers. So guys, make sure that you start planning very early. You can get a provisional certificate, provisional admissions even before you complete your graduation. Medals don't cancel mistakes. You can have a 9 CGPA, but if you mess up the university portal, you aren't going anywhere. Here is the bureaucracy gauntlet for 2026. First is to apply to university and get the admit letter. Step 2 is to apply on university portal. This is mandatory. This is called pre-enrollment. No university equals no visa. The CIMEA versus the DOV trap, most people face trouble in that. Most students wait months for consulate to give them a DOV. Smart students, sometimes they take the CIMEA, which costs around 300 euros. However, it comes within weeks and it's digital. The university like Messina, Milan, Naples, they all prefer CIMEA over the DOV. So don't let a piece of paper cancel your dreams. You can check your requirements today itself. You can DM us guide to get a timeline of the PDF. Finally, we need to talk about the elephant in the room. Everybody wants to know what is the legality for working. Can you work part-time? Legally, yes, 20 hours a week. But practically, see, without having basic Italian language, you are not, getting a work at cafes or as a delivery gig. However, as a post-study opportunity, it is incredible. See, it's called permesso di accesso occupazione. After you graduate, you get 12 months to find a job. Once you find one, you convert it to a work permit. You bypass the quotas that limit people coming from outside. We did it, our friends did it, definitely, and we learned a bit of Italian. Come stai? Come stai? So guys, if you want to build a career here, start a bit of Duolingo today. And Italy is the most strategic option for 2026. See, lower fees, high quality, top ranking education, constitutional scholarship, but it demands the respect for the process. If you want full 2026 strategic Bible, including the list of universities that accept CIMEA, DSU, guys, we have compiled it all, me, my friends, every one of us. So you guys comment Italy 2026 below and we will give you the entire checklist. I am Pranav Sharma. and we want all of us to glow beyond borders with Via Global. And guys, ciao, take care.